Okay, so it's finally that time. We have the first issue of Mask from Skybound. Um, Cover's actually quite a nice cover. Uh, the one problem I have with it is that the store I was buying it from, when I uploaded it, when they uploaded their listings, didn't have any cover images. They just had the little picture. So I went onto the image website, so I counted along the images on their covers, and I'm picking out the one that I wanted, and that's like whatever it was, cover B, cover C, whatever it was, I don't know what it was. That must be the one I want. So place the order for that one, and this one comes through. Now the reason obviously being is because they've got 30th anniversary issues of the stuff, and Mask was one of those. It turns out that the Mask one, even though on the image site it's like the second or third image or whatever it was, it's like cover E or cover F or something. So do I go back and buy the cover now? Because I do intend to buy the ones for Void Rivals and G.I. Joe, because that would be nice. But yeah, anyway, kind of put a bit of a damper on things straight away. But book itself, not too bad. So it turns out we open with Matt Tracker, who's going along. He's being chased by these military dudes. He's heading towards this canyon. That just makes him look absolutely scared. It's kind of psychotic. I don't quite know why that image is there. But he's going towards the edge of this canyon, and he's like, is he going to jump off? Is he going to jump off? No, he does a little skid, and he spins, and they gets captured, and it's, oh, you're under arrest. Fine, okay. Then it turns out that this guy's this lass here, who's apparently ex-CIA, I think she is later on, and I don't even know. I don't remember this character being in it. I remember three bad guys in Mask, which was the bald guy, the guy with the motorcycle, and Miles Mayhem. So I don't know when she came into it. Anyway, it turns out he's got these holes. They're looking for some coordinates for this location, and he's got these holes in his stomach, and he's like, oh, and it's like, oh, you know, you do realise, like, I'm not particularly nice. I'm not necessarily the nice one out for the people. We're looking for the same issue for other people, and it turns out that Sly Rax is dragging this guy along the ground. It's like, oh, actually, maybe I am the nice person. Meanwhile, in the interrogation, it turns out that Miles Mayhem and Matt Tracker were trying to create the same tech. They're using transformable tech and all this kind of stuff as well. They don't mention Energon, which is quite interesting. And it turns out that Miles Mayhem is apparently insane. He believes every conspiracy theory going and all this kind of stuff as well. And it seemed to suggest it because Miles Mayhem spends the entire time effectively, apparently, monologuing against a corpse. Now, whether or not he's responsible for that corpse, but he seems to talk to someone off camera as well. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I'll be with you in a minute. So apparently he's got the information, so he can't be dead. He can't be dead at the point in time because he says, I know where the coordinates are. So unless he's got some kind of psychic powers, anyway. And then it turns out back at the base, there's a guy in there that has got this little thing behind his ear, and it turns out he's a Venom agent, and they've got the masks that do their various powers. And I completely forgot about the actual masks in Mask, because I thought Mask originally, obviously, was just transforming cars. I completely forgot that each mask had a special power on it, and that's quite cool. Anyway, they duffed this guy up, and they said, right, I actually intended to get captured because I knew Venom must have, or Mayhem must have a operative in the hair seal, so I kind of draw him out. And it's like, okay, well, you're going to work for us. It's like, nope, not working for you, but take this. And it's basically communication watch. If you need me, you can communicate with me, but I'm not going to be part of your secret underground thing. And then the bad guys travel to the location in Antarctica or Arctic, wherever it is. And they're going, do you actually believe that, you know, Mayhem's here? You know, you're actually telling the truth and all this stuff's going on is real? And it's like, well, I don't know. Apparently there's loads of tunnels under this area, so you have to go by foot. And then whatever this is, apparently this wormhole gate thing, because he's apparently thinking about going to the other side of the universe and all this kind of stuff. It's like, wow, this is completely left field for Mask, because I remember Mask originally was just like, you know, terrorism and all this kind of stuff, or at least, you know, crime, not, you know, other side of the universe still. Anyway, so all that kind of stuff. But apparently it would seem that Miles Mayhem is correct, and that is the situation. So yeah, so all in all, decent. I quite enjoyed this. I thought it's a nice addition to Energon. It kind of it ties in there quite nicely without contradicting anything. And yeah, like I say, the stakes are slightly bigger than I thought it would be, but kind of that makes sense with G.I. Joe dealing with Transformers and all this other stuff as well. I might try and get the other cover, like I said before. But yeah, again, I'm happy that this is good enough that I'm going to keep it, because I'd hate to have, one Energon book that you kind of have to buy, generally speaking, to get everything going on, and it's not quite as good as the rest of them. So the idea that this is kind of at least to the same standard as everything else, I think is really, really cool. So yes, I'm looking forward to see what happens from now on. Really, this is very, very interesting. The only thing I would say, it's quite funny when he says, "Oh, I work for Venom," but they knew that Venom had an acronym. Is it an acronym? Rather than the just Venom. He's like, we could have just gone Venom. What's Venom? But he actually knew exactly VEM. Yeah. Anyway, quite funny that was. But yeah, decent book as usual. So Energon Universe again kind of nails this again. I believe this is sold out already. There'll be reprints coming out. This I assume like everything other GI Joe and all that other stuff as well. So if you haven't got it yet, hang tight. There'll be another one along very, very soon. So there you go. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.